Good morning, students. Myself, Power Manisha from KJ Somaya College, Kopargaon. Today's lecture we are going to discuss your chapter soap, detergent and cosmetics. In that, in previous lecture we can discuss the term related to the detergent, then purification process, then types of soap. This thing can be discussed. Okay, so today we are going to discuss the next point here, that is the types of surfactants. So on the basis of their hydrophilic or solubilizing group present in the molecule, surfactants are classified into the four types, that is the anionic, non-ionic, cationic and ampholytic. So first one we can discuss the anionic surfactants. So what is the anionic surfactants? The hydrophilic group is an anionic surfactants is polar and negative charge in the aqueous solution or dispersion. These are the best for water absorbing fibers such as a cotton, wool and silk. For example, sulfates and sulfate products, for example fatty alcohol sulfates, ethylene oxide adduct sulfates. Then second one example is sulfonates, for example alkyl benes in sulfonate. Then linear alkyl benes in sulfonate, that is a LAS. Then petroleum sulfates, dialkyl sulfonates for etc. Okay. Then carboxylate, for example soap and amino carboxylate. Fourth one is phosphate ester, for example sodium or potassium alkyl phosphate. Then second one type of the surfactant is non-ionic surfactant. So what is the non-ionic surfactant? So in that name we can also understand the what is the non-ionic surfactant. Okay, these surfactants bear no charge. When anionic surfactants carries the anionic surfactant carries the polar or negatively charged, but non-ionic surfactants carries the no charge when dissolved or dispersed in aqueous medium. The hydrophilic tendency in non-ionic surfactants is due to presence of oxygen molecule, for example phenol or alcohol, which hydrates by hydrogen bonding with water molecule. Okay, so non-ionic surfactants can hydrates by hydrogen bonding with water molecule. See here. Okay, this is the alcohol, this is the ethylene oxide. So alcohol reacts with the ethylene oxide, formation of that product. Again this ethylene dioxide can react, formation of this chain. Then hydroxy group and their ether linkage are stronger hydrophilic group. In non-ionic surfactants, ethylene oxide contains of fatty alcohol, the molecular structure of non-ionic surfactants. Then examples, ethylene oxide adduct. Then polymeric non-ionics, alkylol amides and sorbitol compound, carboxylic ester and amides. That is the example related to the non-ionic surfactants. Then third one type of the surfactants is cationic surfactants. So cationic surfactants include amine salt and quaternary ammonium compound. Okay, the amino group or quaternary nitrogen bears a positive charge when dissolved in aqueous medium. Okay, so quaternary nitrogen or amino group can dissolve in aqueous medium, they bears a positive charge, so that's why called as a cationic surfactants. Okay, they acts as a wetting agent rather than the detergent. They are more expensive. They are used as a softener and textile and paper industry. They can also be used as an antibacterial allergicidal agent. For example, amines containing oxygen, amine oxide, polyoxy, ethylene and alkyl amines. Okay, so see this structure. Then amines not containing oxygen, aliphatic mono di and polyamines and resist derivative amine. Then amine having the Then amine having the amide linkage and quaternary ammonium salt. Okay. Then fourth one is the see here ampholytic kinase. Okay, so ampholytic surfactants contain both cationic and anionic group, that is both acidic and basic hydrophilic groups. They can behave as the anionic or cationic according to their whether solution is the basic or acidic in pH range. Okay, so next one is the next topic of raw material for the detergent. Then the important raw material used for the manufacturing of detergent. First one is straight chain alkyl benzene, second one is fatty acid and alcohol builder. This is the important for the which raw material are used for the detergent, that is the straight chain alkyl benzene, fatty acid and alcohol and builders. Okay, so first one we can discuss the raw material are obtained as a straight chain alkyl benzene. Detergent are made primary from phenyl substituent N-alkyl containing 11 to 14 carbon atom. The straight chain paraffin or olefin needed are produced from petroleum as a follow. Okay, so we can consider the linkage N-alkyl containing 11 to 14 carbon atoms at a time. So that is a straight chain paraffin oil or olefin. Okay, so form as a petroleum. Then this is the simple part of detergent compound. Okay, see here. First one is from petroleum fraction. Okay, so first one we can take the petroleum fraction, then we can use for that petroleum fraction purified by the molecule sieve or the urea adduction, then formation of the N paraffin. So petroleum fraction can purify the formation of N paraffin. Okay, so N paraffin or N alkenes are separated from the from kerosene by absorption using molecular sieves. Okay, so N paraffin can also divided into the three categories, that is a chlorination, cracking, gamma ray sulfonation. Okay, so this chlorination again so N paraffin can divided into the alkane halide, alpha olefin and alkane sulfonate. Okay, so alkane halide can chlorination, formation of the benzene, that is a FCA. Then N paraffin can reaction of cracking, formation of the N olefin. This N olefin also divided into the straight chain benzyl alkylate and alkene sulfonate. Again this N paraffin divided into the third one is alkene sulfonate. So alkene sulfonate can be prepared by using the gamma ray sulfonation. Okay, so alpha olefin also be reacts in benzene and sulfuric acid, formation of the alkene sulfonate and straight chain sulfonate. So see this flow sheet chart. Okay, so see here, first one is separation of paraffin. So see here, separation of paraffin. So paraffin or N-alkene are separated from kerosene by adsorption using molecular sieve. Branch chain and cyclic alkane have large cross-sectional diameters than to the linear molecule. Then separated paraffin are converted into the benzyl alkylate. Then ethylene of alpha olefin using ammonium triethyl catalyzed, that is a Ziegler-Natta type, by cracking paraffin wax or dehydrogenation of alkyl halide. See this in flowchart diagram. Next, this is simple path to detergent compound. Then alpha olefin are also used to alkylated benzene through in the Friedel-Crafts reaction employing HF or AlF3 as a catalyst. Then second one is, first one we can show the petroleum fraction, then second one is the from ethylene. Okay, see this is the flow sheet chart for from ethylene. So ethylene on reaction with polymerization in aluminum triethyl catalyst, that is a Ziegler type Natta catalyst. So this divided into the straight chain alcohol or alpha olefin. Again this straight chain alcohol can reacts with acid formation of the alcohol sulfonates. Then this alpha olefin can reacts with the benzene and sulfuric acid formation of the straight chain benzene alkenates and alkane sulfonates. Okay, so this is the process chart for the ethylene. Then B is a raw material used for the detergent. Second one is fatty acid and alcohol. Fatty acid and fatty alcohol are mainly consumed in the manufacture of soap and detergent. Saturated fatty acid, for example stearic acid, we can also see in the previous lecture what is the stearic acid and how the stearic acid can be formed. Okay, so example of saturated fatty acid, that is a stearic acid, that is does not contain the carbon double bond, only the straight chain of carbon single bond. And unsaturated fatty acid also we can see the oleic acid, which contains the one or two more double bond in the chain formation, have been used in many industries. Free acid or their salts, for example magnesium citrate in space powder. See here, calcium and aluminum soap insoluble in water repellents in waterproofing textile and walls. Then third one is diethanol amine oleate in dry cleaning and cosmetics. Resin soap consumes as a sizing for paper. Then manufacture of fatty acid. How the manufacture of fatty acid? The basic raw materials such as oils and fats have been used for a long time for manufacturing of fatty acid. Then fatty acid are drawn from the distilled reservoir of cell. Further conversion of fatty acid salt, that is a calcium, magnesium, zinc, etc. Fatty acid are purified by using the methods like planing and pressing. Then fractional distillation and solvent crystallization. Manufacturing of fatty alcohols, okay, they are prepared by two important methods, that is a Ziegler catalytic process and methyl ester hydrogenation process, starting from alpha olefins. Okay, this is the important manufacture of fatty alcohols by using the Ziegler catalyst or methyl ester hydrogenation process. The continuous hydrolysis of fats, the fatty acid which may be hydrogenated to fatty alcohol, for example gaseous ethylene, is converted to the higher linear aluminum triethyl by the action of aluminum triethyl catalyst, that is a Ziegler catalyst. Okay, so this is the aluminum triethyl. Okay, this aluminum can be attached three ethyl groups, so that's why it's called as a aluminum triethyl, that is a Ziegler catalyst. So this aluminum triethyl can react with the ethene, that is the CS2 in 100 degrees Celsius or 130 degrees Celsius at 1 to 15 atmospheric pressure. Formation of this product, that is the AlCH2CH3, CH2CH2CH2CH3. okay, this reaction can add on this position. Okay, so third one, builders. Detergents are highly concentrated and hence never used in pure form. Okay, builders, detergents are highly concentrated, so does not use in the pure form. So other substance like sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, sodium silicate and phosphates are added before the detergent are marketed. Okay, the substance is called as detergent builders. Okay, so detergents are highly concentrated, so does not use in the pure form. So these substance are the sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, sodium silicate are added before the detergent are marketed. This substance is called as the detergent builders because they increase the cleaning and washing action of surfactants present in the detergent and make the detergent more effective. So this is all about the raw material used for the detergent. Then next topic is washing action of soap. So how the soap can wash the your product or your cloth or your any object. Okay, so soap is represented as a general formula, that is a RCO minus Na plus. Okay, this is the general formula for the soap. So soap is formed in the salt form. Okay, so RCO minus and Na plus. The soap molecule has two parts. Polar group is a CO minus Na plus and non-polar group is a R, that is a hydrocarbon part. Okay, so this is the salt. So this is the polar group, and non-polar group is your R. See here R. So this is the hydrocarbon part. The polar group is called as a head. The polar group is called as a head, and non-polar group is called as a tail. So the soap molecule has polar head and non-polar hydrocarbon tail. This is the definition of soap. Then polar head hydrophilic, that is a water loving in nature, and then non-polar tail is a hydrophilic, water repelling in the nature. Then general representation of the soap molecule, that is a head and tail. So see here, this is your soap. Then the general soap molecules. Okay, so the soap means the RCO minus Na plus. Okay, so this is the soap. For example, this is the polar form, this containing the CO minus Na plus hydrophilic water leveling, and this tail is called as the non-polar, that is the R part, hydrophobic, that is a water repelling. Okay, this is the representation or general soap molecule. But soap and detergents are functionally similar in how soap works. In studying how the soap works, the detergent and soap are both the same. Then how to soap are work, it is a useful to consider general rule of nature, like dissolve like. Okay, so you know the like dissolve like, the non-polar hydrophobic tails of soap, lipophilic, so will be into the grease and oil that helps the dirt and stain to surface. Polar hydrophilic head remains surrounded by the water molecule to which are the attached here. Okay, this is surfactant, this is a water molecule, then again bind here. Okay, so as more soap molecule into the grease stain, the evenly surrounded and the isolate see little particles of the grease from the structure called a micelle that are lifted into the solution. See in diagram this soap micelle. The tails of the soap molecules are oriented towards into in the grease oriented. Okay, this see here oriented towards and into the grease, while head face outward into the water. Then the emulsion of the soap grease particles suspended in the molecule with agitation in the micelle are dispersed into the water and removed from the previously dirty surface. The removal of dirt, for example mixture of oil material and solid particles to the surface by soap solution, proceed according to the general equation. This is the important general equation. Okay, how to remove your dirt? For example, your dirt is a mixture of oil material and solid particles. Okay, so we can use this general formula: surface dirt plus soap. So converting into the surface soap plus dirt soap. Okay, dirt itself emulsifying by the soap carried out by your moving water. Then soap do not work as a work well in hard water, contains calcium and magnesium ions because the calcium and magnesium salts of soap are insoluble. They tend to bind the calcium and magnesium ion. Okay, so precipitation out of the solution, soaps actually dirts the surface where designed to clean. Then cleaning solution of the synthetic detergents have the sulfonates are RCO3 minus group instead of the carboxylate head, that is a RCO minus. Okay, this RCO3 are instead upon the this sulfonate group are instead of the carboxylate head, that is a RCO minus. Sulfonate detergent tend not precipitate with the calcium or magnesium ion, are generally more soluble in water. So that's why the carboxylate head can instead by the sulfonate, that is a RCO3 minus. Okay, so this is related to the your washing action of the soap, how the soap can be act by your any objective here. Okay, because of the head and tail can react with your polarization in hydrophilic or hydrophobic, then micelle can be obtained, then your general equation can be also obtained, and we can also, instead of the carboxylate head to the sulfonate head, that is the RSO3 minus, then RSO3 minus is more soluble in water. Okay, today we are going to discuss here your raw material used for the detergent, then the washing action of the soap. Then thank you very much.